Hello, good evening. It is Spiritual Sunday. My name is Karen Kane, a spiritual, sober yogi. If you don't know anything about me, I am a sister, a mom, a daughter, a friend. I'm also a religious science practitioner, Buddha yoga certified instructor, a transformation coach, and let me think. I am just a big lover. I am full of love. I wear my heart on my sleeve. And yeah, that's a little bit about me. And I'm sober. I wasn't always this way. Trust me, I was not. So I am newly 6 years in sobriety. I struggled most of my life with addiction. I started drinking when I was 15. I never really stopped. I had short little rodeos, and finally, this time it stuck. And why? Well, because I did the work. I'm doing the work. I am just working to heal myself. And so, this topic this evening is about anxiety, drinking, and depression. So I can share with you. I'm going to share a little story with you because if you don't know, recently, just a week ago, last Sunday, I was dealing with so much anxiety, which I don't really get too much anymore. I have kind of protected my inner peace, which is one of our tips that I will give you in this video. So I was incredibly anxious and stressed out. Now, anxiety and stress are very detrimental to your health and well being. And I can definitely tell you this because I used to have really high blood pressure and I suffered, oh my gosh, just so much depression, very, very depressed human for especially toward the end of like my really heavy drinking days because it's progressive and it just gets worse and worse and worse. And you just go kind of in this just deeper in this hole that you created for yourself. Nobody created it but you. And so last Sunday, I was preparing to go away for 3 weeks, 2 hours away, stay in a hotel for this training for a new job. And that was just, first of all, I haven't had like a real job like this one in quite a while. And as you guys know, I'm building my business. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm very creative. I do a lot to help people online through trainings, classes. I do beauty yoga instruction, which I might get back to. So if you're interested, let me know. I am plugged into health and wellness, meditation, prayers. I love to help people. So I had a little like glitch in the matrix right before Christmas. And I kind of like got sideswiped. And through that sideswipe, it brought me to this job that got hired for, and I was going away for 3 weeks. And I just was dealing with energy from other people, and I was just surrounded. I felt just like encompassed and enclosed with so much anxiety and stress, and I was really freaking out. But I went. I managed to wake up early, get in the car, drive 2 hours, and make it to training. I brought everything but the kitchen sink with me to my hotel because I just wanted to feel comfortable at away from home. And I just wasn't, I don't know. It just was really kind of like flying by the seat of my pants, I'll be honest. But I get into training that morning and I felt good, I was excited. And at the time, it seemed like a great opportunity. But as a whole day went by, I thought, wow, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? And then a lot of people were in the class were talking. I could tell they were like planning afterwards to drink and hang out. And that wasn't my thing. All I wanted to do was take a bath, do yoga, and chill. I did have to study, and I did study. I did. But maybe I just didn't study enough or take it seriously enough. Or perhaps God swooped in and saved me from a job that was going to depress me, possibly make me relapse. Not going to say that I'm tempted to relapse, but like, I knew the last real job I got when I worked at a desk in Philly, I don't know how many years ago, probably like 3 years ago, I got off that train from Philly one day and I was like, oh my God, I hate this job. I'm so stressed out. I am depressed. I really could go for a drink right now. I really could go for a drink right now. But I knew that really, that was the last thing I needed. What I actually needed was to get out of that job. And so this scenario, which was last Monday, the next morning, we took this test. And I actually couldn't remember a lot. I was like, felt a little stuck for sure. And I definitely thought it was hard. And I guess I didn't prepare enough. I didn't study enough. It wasn't that I didn't study. I just didn't study enough. Or maybe anyway, here's the thing, is that I apologize. My son is taking out the garbage and recycling right now while I'm doing this video on YouTube and Facebook. Yay. But thank you. This is real life, right? This is real life. Okay, so then I went through, so we took the test and then I go through training the whole day, and it was grueling. It really was. I was like, wow, this is intense. How am I going to do this for 3 weeks? How am I going to sit there and be in this environment with these people doing this training for 3 weeks, not really knowing how it's going to pan out? So it was a sales job and it was commission only, not really knowing, the truth of, are they really serious? Like, is this going to be easy? Am I going to make the money that they're saying? So long story short is, at the end of training, there were 3 of us that got called into after a class. So a whole day in training, right? Not knowing that I failed the test. And here's the catch. They were sending me home. They're like, you didn't get an 80 or above and we're sending you home. I was like, oh, wow. What? Like what? And they were like, yeah, this is the part of it, the training, like we really, I really don't like, because the company takes it very serious. And I was like, woo! I was like, wow. Okay, God, like this is definitely happening for me. I know this is happening for me, and everything is happening for me. And I just think, that was another thing that I was blindsided by. I just didn't expect like after the first day and the first test, they would just be like, you're cut, you're out of here. And here's the thing. So I knew right away that I was saved, like really. But, well, no, I didn't know right away I was saved. Let me rephrase this. I didn't know right away I was saved. But what I did know was it happened for me, that everything happens for you. I cried, but it was just because there was like all this anxiety and stress and uncertainty going on in my life. And then I had all that anxiety of like, I was buying clothes. Like, this is a new shirt that I bought for the training. Like, I bought all these clothes for this training because I don't normally work in any kind of corporate kind of, professional setting. It's not really who I am. It's not. So you'll be seeing me in all these new clothes and I'll be going to my job, which is right here. This is what I love to do, is help people. Okay. So let's get to cried a lot on the 2-hour drive home and reached, I was like voice texting people, calling people to get that support. And most everybody was just like, yeah, that wasn't meant to be. And something better is going to come along. And I thought about it, and honestly, by the time I got to bed late that night, but by the time I got in bed, I was like so grateful to be home and to not be in that job. I really thought about it. I was like, first of all, I don't want to work for a company that does that. Like, what? And doesn't give chances and just completely ruthless. I mean, geez, I know I could have done the job really well. But maybe I just wasn't, great at numbers or whatever it was, or memorizing dates. And that's not what the job was at all. But anyway, so the more and more I thought about it, it just made sense. And now, every day I wake up and I'm like, oh man, I was saved. I'm so grateful, because I had so much stress and anxiety. I would have been tempted to drink, honestly, if I was away from home and I was miserable and I started to go down in this downward spiral of depression. It would have been a bad thing. And that's how I used to live my life. I used to think I had to have that corporate job, making all that money and running the rat race just to, I don't even know, just to what? To fit in that mold of what I was programmed to think I needed to do, or listen to people who said this is what you have to do. I don't have to do shit. I don't have to do anything. And that's what I've finally, really learned to embrace very, very much. And you know why? Because number one on our list of tips to help with anxiety, drinking, and depression. Number one, protect your inner peace. Do not let anyone mess with your inner peace. Do not engage with someone who is trying to attack you, and flip it around and be like, okay, I have a lot of compassion for you. And, just number two. Here's number two. Let go of any outcome or of any situation. No attachment to the outcome. Because no matter what, God is your back, and it's going to be this or something better, right? As long as you believe that and you have that faith, it's this or something better. So let go of any attachment or what you think something is supposed to be like, because you don't know. You really don't. Let go, let God. Number three, meditation. So meditation is so huge in my life, especially since this time around getting sober. I meditate all the time. And also when I'm really feeling anxiety, or I'm stressed out, or I'm not feeling like I'm in alignment with myself and with God, I meditate. And sometimes I'll meditate for a long time just to really get into, into myself, and really go inward into who I am, and what's really important here, and how to eliminate that extra just bullshit that's maybe not serving you. Meditation. Number four, prayer. Ask for guidance, mental clarity, divine right order when you're praying. So instead of begging, create this prayer as if it's already happened. I am in my perfect job, making more money than I've ever made before. I'm surrounded with amazing work people. My environment is working from home, helping others. My income is this or something better. And I am at peace, and all is well. So that's the kind of prayer that I am trained in. It's called an affirmative prayer, or spiritual mind treatment. So it's as if all the good stuff has already happened. You're already there. It's already taking place right now. Okay, prayer. Oh, and by the way, I'll do a little shameless plug. If anyone is interested in setting up a spiritual practitioner session with yours truly. It's an hour-ish session. We can do it via Zoom, and it's basically a life coaching session. They are magical. I love when I go to practitioners or reverends for these sessions. The benefits are huge. You would not regret it. So that is always available anytime. So reach out to me if you're interested in that. So that was my shameless plug. Number five, to help with anxiety, drinking, and depression. And by the way, this is the way I used to live my life. Anxiety would cause me to drink, and drinking would cause the depression. So it was like a domino effect. Anxiety, drink, depression. Boop, boop, boop. And then it would be like the downward spiral. It's like, help me. I'm in the rabbit hole. I can't get out. Okay. So number 5, exercise. Whatever kind of exercise works for you. Whatever you enjoy. That is the kind of exercise that I will recommend that you do. An exercise that you kind of enjoy, like at least a little bit. And that might be walking. Walking is great. Crank a podcast, crank tunes, whatever works for you. You could do courses, audiobooks. There's so many cool things that you could do, or just quiet. That's meditation to me. Walking outside in nature is meditation, a form of meditation for me. I also walk in prayer, so you can walk and pray while you're walking. So any kind of exercise. That's number 5. Number 6, healthy nutrition, which I have to make a confession. I'm confessing to you guys right now. It is what it is. I have not been very mindful about my nutrition since Christmas or even Thanksgiving. I think Thanksgiving. Okay. And then this new job really messed things up, because normally I would do like a January 1st, let's do Well Balanced Me or some kind of program or challenge or something. And this new job just really screwed that up. Or did it, that's the thing. So we might be doing something soon, because I love the accountability. I love helping others. And quite honestly, I'm a great coach, and I do help people change their lives. So healthy nutrition is huge. So tomorrow I am plugging back into like a detox kind of thing, and really getting back into the grind and the routine of what I know is going to lift up my vibration. Honestly, healthy food helps lift up your vibration. So energetically, vibrationally, up, 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 up. When we talk about drinking and anxiety, drinking, and depression, those are like down, down, down. Don't bring me down. No, 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 no. Ooh, ooh. So yeah, let's go up, 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 up. Great. So those are the things that I wanted to talk about, and little tips would be as far as anxiety, drinking, and depression. They kind of they're very dark places to be when you're struggling with an addiction to alcohol. And also, for your health and well-being, stress is very bad also. So your body reacts to that kind of negative feeling, that stress and anxiety. And so now I really thank God that he just or the universe, divine energy, whatever you want to call it, God swooped me out of that situation real quick before it got ugly, because yeah, that's just not what I'm meant to be doing. I know that. So thank you guys. If you like this video and you took something out of it, definitely if you can like it, subscribe, follow, or feel free to. How about that? You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and here on Facebook and YouTube as well. I am live streaming to both of those, and I'm actually doing Twitter too. So yeah, cool. I'm trying that out. Great. So you guys, it's Sunday. It's Spiritual Sunday. Sending you so much love. Sending you so much love. Cheers to an amazing new week ahead. Let's crush it. You are more powerful than you would ever imagine. Believe in humans. Peace, love. Namaste. Thanks for watching. Take care. Good night.